All right, Declan Wayman from the Podium Finish Live. I'm here with Corey Heim, driver the number 11 Safelite Toyota in the NASCAR CRAFTSMAN Truck Series for Tricon Garage, throwing it to Safelite Foundation this week in Foster Love. Corey, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing pretty good. You're about to roll off here for practice very shortly here at Charlotte. I know your history here at Charlotte's been, you're still looking for your first Charlotte win, ran here top 5 both races in the ARCA races that you've done here. You led over half the race last year, but unfortunately getting disqualified, and you've run well here in 2023. Tell me your ambitions for today and what you're looking forward to the most here at Charlotte.
Yeah, I feel like I've always enjoyed coming here to Charlotte. I think our intermediate program here at Tricon Garage has always been very, very good. So coming to any intermediate track, you really look forward to that. Just knowing that you're competitive on those style racetracks, so that makes it something to look forward to for me personally. But I feel like this track has aged very well, and it makes it a very ambitious racetrack for our Truck Series competitors to come and enjoy that kind of racing. It's a lot of different options as far as groove and moving around, having some fun sliding around. So a lot of things to look forward to in that aspect. And then as you mentioned, had some pretty good runs, 2 second place finishes in the last 2 years prior to the disqualification last year. So I'd say we got a little bit of a chip on our shoulder to go out and redeem ourselves from the last couple of years. I feel like we've probably had the best truck the last 2 years. So certainly, got a little bit of a chip on our shoulder to redeem that.
Yeah, so tell me about this paint scheme you're running. We've seen it for most of the month races, for the month of May. Safelite Foundation and Foster Love providing yourself and Tricon Garage to the foundation as well. Explain what this means to you and the team, but also how cool is it to represent these colors on the racetrack for the month of May?
Yeah, it's really cool. Safelite was able to partner with Foster Love for this year, and May is the Foster Care Awareness Month. So we were going to honor that by going blue for Foster Love, and obviously switch up the paint scheme a little bit for our 11 team in the month of May for every Safelite race. So it's been really cool just to learn about the world of foster care. There's so much that I didn't know about it, and bringing awareness to people I think is really important. We've actually had some foster families out to some of the races, including Texas, which we were able to win. So seeing those kids in victory lane was awesome, and just seeing the smile that we brought to their faces was really cool. So hopefully we can go out and do the same tonight.
Yeah, so last week in North Wilkesboro, you led your 2,000th career lap, and you're at the age of under 25. It's very impressive. 15 wins already in the CRAFTSMAN Truck Series in your career. What kind of chip does that put on your shoulder, knowing that, you've won these major races, you're still looking for that first championship in your 3rd full-time year, and with the playoff system, I mean, what's your ambitions, but also what kind of chip does that put on your shoulder, having the statistics to back that up with how strong you've been in your Truck Series career?
Yeah, I feel like it's cool to look back on and know that we've accomplished a lot in my short career with Tricon Garage. I think it really puts it in perspective that we've really just been such a dominant truck, the past 2 years. We've had our bad days, but the majority of races we're up front and competing, and I'm very grateful to be a part of an organization, this 11 team, to put me in that position. We've got such great guys on this roster, so I think there's still some time to go forward, of course, focus on the championship this year to add to that stat book, but it's cool to reflect and just know that a lot of our hard work has paid off as far as statistics go, and we won a lot of trophies along the way too, so that's not to say that we've got some more to win going forward.
Yeah, I know a little touchy subject from last week, but the conflict that you had with Lane Riggs, you showed a lot of maturity there in the post-race with Lane Riggs. Did you have a conversation with Lane this week? And if you did or if did not, what are your hopes to get around this situation that happened? Obviously, we saw it at Kansas with Hocevar, and then last week what happened. So if you had a conversation with him, what did it look like? But if not, what's your full thoughts behind that?
Yeah, I never had a conversation other than just kind of what I told him after the race. I still kind of stand by what I said. I mean, even after watching the replay, I feel like it just put me in a spot to spin out and lose the race. And I feel like that was a little unnecessary because he had gotten into me kind of the same way in the previous restart, cost me a stage win too. So really just killed our points that day, and we're fighting for a regular season championship. He's done it to me kind of in the past at late models as well. So just kind of over it, to be honest with you, and I don't really care to talk to him about it. Just kind of know that that's the standard between us going forward, and that's okay with me.
Yeah. I wanted to wrap things up here with so now that you're in your third year here with Tricon Garage, you kind of are in that veteran presence, even though you're at such a young age. You got rookie teammates, a pair of Tony Bryant and Gio Ruggiero. You're also joined with Tanner Gray, who's been in the Truck Series a little bit longer than you have full time. What's been your role as being, if you have veteran presence, what has been talking down to some of the drivers that have come on, not just the All-Star truck, but Gio and Tony? What advice have you given to, like, say, drivers like Brent Cruz and other guys that have hopped into the one that are just trying to get their names out there, but also trying to get experience in the Truck Series?
Yeah, I feel like I've always kind of prided myself on just giving all those guys the time of day and kind of answering any questions as well as I possibly can. I've had the pleasure of working with a lot of very talented young drivers, and I feel like we got a pretty solid roster here at Tricon Garage, and it seems like everyone's kind of trending the right direction and starting to run up front every week. So, I feel like it's a mutual respect if I can kind of help them and answer some questions, and then they give me some respect on the racetrack, and I feel like that's kind of always worked really well. I've never really had any problems with my teammates here, and I know what it means. From just a few years ago when I was a rookie in the Truck Series, to have that presence to go up and ask my teammate about things that I may be unsure about, and having them help me meant a lot to me years ago. So having that same respect for the rookies here at Tricon Garage, I think will go a long way, and I'm sure they respect that and appreciate that. So I try my best to be that leader and veteran presence, I guess, as you said.
Thank you.